At John Stoddard, you can expect a high level of excellence in the treatment you receive. I really believe the how matters and how we deliver care. And I think that's what sets us apart. And we want to create a space where you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel understood, and ultimately you feel secure in a place that people that care about you and they care about your story and your family and who you are and ultimately where you want to go. We want to meet you where you're at, and we want to be beside you. We don't want you to have to go through this alone.
Camping, fishing, just being around family, that was probably our main thing that we loved to do was be around our family.
I have a husband and a son who just turned 18 months. I've been married for about 5 years. We're pretty into video games and movies at our house, and I like to read.
I like to travel, I like gardening. I moved here 2 years ago to this house, basically because of the yard and not the house, the backyard.
She's had several blood clots throughout her life, ever since she was 18 years old. But when he went in to see the pancreas, it ended up being the whole pancreas instead of just an almond.
I noticed that I was feeling more full, bloating, and I just knew something was off. And 4 days later, I got a phone call, and he said, I hate to tell you this, but I took a specimen from the surgery, and they had it tested twice, and he said, you've got cancer.
I can't imagine my life without Tara. It would just be very empty.
Around the time that I got pregnant with my son, I also had a cyst on my left nipple. It was a shock. Didn't really think me wanting to find out why my nipple was disappearing would lead to double breast cancer. It kind of did hit me. It's like, okay, I might die and my son will never know me. And it was just really, really sad. But I'm like, nope, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be fine.
The support that we provide through nurse navigation, social work support, adolescent and young adult, clinical dietitian, counseling services, support groups, compassion fund, meals that matter, the list goes on and on.
I was able to get Tara connected with our dietitian. She was able to talk to her about different nutritional needs. She was able to go to the nutrition camps and the cooking classes that we had. I was able to get her connected with counseling. She met with one of our counselors and they've formed a really good bond. I've got her connected with support group. She's made numerous friends and enjoys coming. And
support groups are excellent and not just for me, but I think just all 5 of us in a group have ovarian cancer, and every single one is different.
Jen Witt, she was my, I like to call her my cancer support lady, my navigator. She visited me while I was doing chemo. She would call me weekly just to see how I was doing, and she always was like, if you need to call me and just scream and cry and hang up, do it.
Sam is amazing, and sometimes I think our patients, they're unable to see the people we see, and they are carrying so much to hold up their parents, their family, their spouses, their children, to keep everybody else positive. And it's hard sometimes to be able to look in the mirror and see themselves again because they've lost their hair. The privilege to be a part of their lives in these vulnerable moments and to remind them who they are, to help them see who we see and that they will see again, and that their transformation. We're just the cheerleaders.
She just made a world of difference, explained things, gave me information, which I still have just actually right over there. I have piles of information, made everything seem okay.
There was several times where it was like, okay, well, you got treatment, how are we gonna get, or we gotta write a rubber check so we can get gas to take you down there, and then we're gonna be there for 8 hours, what are we gonna eat? The help really, really makes it to where you can focus.
I'm extremely lucky that Jen was there and that I got Jen. She's the person that I needed.
I think it's really important for people to know that all of our services and programs would not be possible without the generous support of our donors. They are free and available to all patients who enter our doors.
Cancer diagnosis is a very shocking and scary thing. So donating and having these people, you are making a very difficult situation easier.
You're doing more than you even realize. If your mind is at ease, you can heal better.
The people that donate is just, please don't ever stop. It's a big help.